Hey YouTube, it's ShryphonX here. Today we're going to be talking about Sakamoto Days, Chapter 221. Like and subscribe for more content. Nagumo and Shishiba unite in Sakamoto Days, Chapter 221. With Sakamoto out of the picture, can Nagumo and Shishiba's alliance help the Sakamoto family in their war against Slur? In the previous Sakamoto Days chapter, Shin attempted to revive Sakamoto using mindjacking. Did he succeed? Chapter 221 is titled Protect. It has 22 pages, including a color spread featuring a fat Sakamoto and Shin together. The caption reads, "I want to protect this irreplaceable daily life." Editor's note: under a sky thick with clouds, ominous news reaches Aoi. After a brutal battle and a life-threatening wound, what fate awaits Sakamoto? The first page is colored, showing Aoi witnessing the news of an attack on the Super Aquarium, the location of the action since Chapter 214. The report mentions that the attack was carried out with precision. As the news anchor prepares to mention the victims, we cut to Shin's group on the train, where Shin attempts to revive Sakamoto, as we left off last chapter. However, it seems like nothing happened, as Shin suggests he may have pushed his powers too far. Suddenly, someone appears before them. We then shift our focus to Shishiba's situation as they hide in an abandoned building. Shishiba is seen caring for a sleeping Osaragi, accompanied by Kamehate. Shishiba then spots Nagumo appearing. In the present story, Nagumo has been absent for over a year, spanning 51 chapters since Chapter 180. Clue. However, he does make a brief appearance in the Sakamoto and Shin flashback, which concludes on Chapter 203, Recovery. Nagumo explains that the chaos caused by the defection of 3 Order members has actually helped him move around. This could be a sarcastic remark from someone like him, but it's also possible that it's true, as it means Slur and the JAA are no longer actively pursuing him. Shishiba grabs hold of Nagumo in anger, but the latter reveals that they had been working together to eliminate Slur. Nagumo infiltrated the new JAA headquarters to gather intelligence. What angered Shishiba was that Nagumo had allowed Oki, Torres, Tanabata, and X's organization to approach him. Nagumo smiles and explains that he did this so that he could sneak around the core without much security in the way. Nagumo admits that he didn't expect Shishiba to lose, even with Osaragi backing him up. He had hoped that Shishiba would be defeated by 1, 2, or 3 of his opponents. Angered, Shishiba attempts to strike Nagumo down with his hammer, but the latter manages to dodge the attack. Shishiba was on board with killing Slur, but he didn't want to stay in this war. On different walls, Shishiba and Nagumo take down 2 JAA assassins who had been eavesdropping on them. Soon, more JAA assassins arrive against the traitors, and the 2 men fight them off while Nagumo argues about Shishiba dodging responsibility simply because he left the order. Nagumo emphasizes that assassins are there to protect the system, and they therefore bear some of the blame for the country's current state. This revelation surprises Shishiba as it differs from Nagumo's approach. Not trusting those who kill for a higher cause, he asks Nagumo what his true objective is. As one assassin attempts to lift Osaragi's blanket, she swiftly decapitates the man. Kamehate is relieved to see Osaragi awake, but she is filled with tears as she realizes she has lost to the new JAA and her life as an assassin has no purpose. Recalling Shishiba's question, Nagumo recalls his encounter with Yuzuki and hesitates to kill him due to Yuzuki's Ryan personality. However, regardless of that persona, Nagumo now intends to kill Yuzuki without hesitation. Shishiba asserts that regardless of Nagumo's desires, he refuses to remain silent after being humiliated by the new JAA. Kamehate urges the 2 to stop bickering, as it is unsettling. Nagumo and Shishiba then notice Kamehate's cloaked form approaching them, and they both wish he would reveal his face. While the other JAs search for Sakamoto, Gozu chastises Yuzuki for his excessive obsession with Sakamoto. Gozu has only encountered Sakamoto once and believes him to be less formidable than the rumors suggest. Yuzuki asserts that the blow he inflicted was insufficient to kill him and expresses fear of Sakamoto as long as he lives. Yuzuki believes that they will not be able to progress. Gozu agrees to this, but he hopes that after they find Sakamoto, Yuzuki will regain his composure. Gozu expresses his disdain for Yuzuki's leadership, stating that the X's organization members who died like Haruma will not find peace. This makes X's organization more reminiscent of the Phantom Troop from Hunter x Hunter. We return to Sakamoto's situation, where it turns out that Granny Mia, the person who found Shin and the others, did everything she could to treat Sakamoto. Sakamoto is alive because his heart didn't stop, so perhaps Shin was responsible for keeping him alive. However, whether or not he wakes up is up to Sakamoto himself. Mia informs Shin and the others that they are wanted by Slur, and that without Sakamoto, their group has no chance of survival. Despite this, Shin refuses to flee, stating that he intends to protect the Sakamoto family, which has become an integral part of his life until the very end. Editor's note: did Shin's unwavering determination truly reach Sakamoto's heart? Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more content. ShryphonX out.